Hello. Welcome to Train Simulator Classic. So last time we played this one, the BR294 Dubag, D-B-A-G, red, and this of course is a DLC, which I found out when because on the archives I always put the link to the different DLCs or downloadables into the description. And so I was looking and I couldn't find the scenarios on the route that we played on, and so I looked for the locomotive name, and as it turns out, it's a DLC. Yeah. Oh wait, or was it this one? Oh no, it was... no, it was this one. Yeah, sorry, I had my mouse on the wrong one. Sorry. Yeah, the BR204, that was the one. So let's have a look at this one now. Oh, right, yeah, this route. Yeah, Köln to Koblenz. We could give it a try. However, both of these specifically state that it takes place around Köln, and that is really very laggy, and so it wouldn't work. So yeah, we'll have to come back to that one when we're doing free roam or something, I think, if we get to that point. Next is the cab forward. Hello, standard scenarios. There's the BR294. I'll have a look. Although I doubt it. I mean, we're not really playing standard scenarios. We're going because the thing is, a lot of trains only have standard scenarios, and so if we jumped in now, then also I think we would have already passed it. Nah. So the cab forward would be next, but this only has routes for Donner Pass, and we have already played on this train with the locomotive in the... Oh, did I miss it? Sorry. Oh, down there. Haha. Yeah, but that's... Oh, that's the the Munich-Augsburg line. But that's... No, that's 100 minutes. No. Let's not do it now. Because then it'd have to be multiple parts, and I might do station flow. I might have to do station flow in this instead. No, this is taking too long to get started. No. We'll skip it for now, and then we'll probably come back to it later at some point. So the cab forward. We did play with this locomotive on this route. And while the countryside on this route is stunning, I mean, it's Donner Pass after all, it does get a bit samey, especially since this is an older route. Hello, Stag and Snow. Hello, VGR. Hello. Drive the cab forward down the summit Donner Pass in heavy snow. Watch your speed, otherwise you could lose control of the train. Quick info may not be available for Saturday's OpenGTD session. Okay, thanks for the warning. Well, so it would be that one, or... Well, I mean... Castle Class we've definitely already played with. Class 09, that was the London Victoria session we played. Because originally I did want to go through all of them, barring... duplicates. However, I don't know. We've got 23 pages of this. We're only on page 3. Well, I don't want it to take too long. So, tell you what. We're going to continue so that the idea is going to remain the same. We're gonna continue going through with locomotives that I haven't really played before. This one, the scenario, the standard scenario is gonna take 100 minutes, just 1 hour 40. We don't have that much time. So, and the other ones that I've already kind of played on, if it's something that's really, really fun, then I might do another one. Like, for example, the castle, but, I mean, the castle class is a lot of fun. However, I have already played on this route quite a lot. And we can always do that. So, like, the castle class is one that I do go back to a lot, usually. So, let's keep it interesting and let's go ahead. So, I'm going to read chat. Yes. Yeah, enjoy your vacation. Yes, no, we are going to start skipping a bit. Well, we're leaving vacation on Thursday. Have fun. Hello, Code Monkey. Only drive prime numbered locos. The plan to drive initially, but yes. Roll train. Yeah, of course you whipped out the electrolyzer, of course. Good evening, and pick whatever you like. Sure, but wasn't the idea that you'd get to drive units you didn't really drive before, so if you just went ones that you know are fun, you'd be missing out. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not gonna do the castle class. That's why I'm skipping that, because the castle class is one that I play a lot anyway, so that's why I'm not doing that. Close your eyes and throw a suction cup arrow at your screen. Well, no. Tell you what, I don't want to R too much. So instead, I think we've driven this one before, the Class 101 DMU on the Weddell Teesdale. Yeah, we did do that. However, let's have a look. I know the different versions, but this one, the Strathclyde one, this was a separate... Oh, this is the scenario I made for you. It doesn't have any... Okay, that's another rule. If the loco doesn't have any standard scenarios, then we're gonna skip it for now, because there are loads of locos that only have standard scenarios, and so otherwise we'd just be going back and forth, or we'd miss some. So yeah, no, that's my scenario. This one, the 107 DMU, not Somerset Railway, we also already played this, I believe, on stream. Kango, yes? Can you confirm? We got express clearance, which means 9 speed and green and signals all the way. Nice. Not to my knowledge. Ah, well, then here we go. So, a very special day, which is the one where I think the little line reopens. Or the winter one. Let's do the winter one, because I think that is... most people, if they showcase this, will probably do the non-winter one. So let's do this one. Today, you will be driving one of the hourly shuttles from here at Mells Road to Frome Market, back to here at Mells Road, where a senior driver will take over to conduct some driver training with another driver. So let's go! Frome. I know it's gonna be the best day ever. I know it's gonna be the best day ever. I know it's gonna be the best day of our lives. Yes, very well sung. Also, Station Flow, in case you didn't catch, Station Flow is a game that I got fairly long while ago, but back then it only supported Windows, and it didn't really work in my virtual machine. But they added native Mac support, so yeah, we're gonna get streams of that real soon, and I'm really excited for it. Today you will be... yes, already read that in the other thing. Doors. That's, I think, a bit too loud. 1 second. Yeah, because I think I turned the volume back up. Yeah. I think if I turn that down to like 70%, might be good. Right, so here we are. Come on, get in, I don't wanna... There we go. Now this has a geared thing. It was E and Shift E, wasn't it? For the gears? Right. Best time of our lives. Hello, hello. SpongeBob? I have no idea. Nope. Stefane Kirkham. Oh. Well. I guess it's time to go. Oh, what does B do? I don't know what B does. I thought... Oh, B is the signal buzzer. Ah, okay. Make sure... Alright, we're not on a gradient. For some reason I thought we were on a gradient. Yeah, there's... I'll read chat it properly once we're properly underway. Oh, it's even got such a nice interior. Kanga, why don't you make a route like this in trains? Oh, was that stop sign for me? Like, this isn't that long of a route. Also, I do think that I'm supposed to put the throttle to 0 before I change the gears, like in a real geared engine like this. Nope, Stephanie Kirkham. Ty Spark. Yeah, that's the string title, sounds right. E and Shift E, yeah. The single buzzer usually went to see a British Heritage Line, you mean? Or post-Soviet? Well, I meant a British Heritage Line. Okay, also time to see how good these brakes work. Also, are these manually lapped? Yes, they are, good. I'm looking at the little needles down here to see the brake pressure. Might stop a little bit short. Although these brakes release very quickly, that's very nice. Okay. Doors open. Actually, do the doors also open in this view? No, they don't. Well, that's to be expected. All of the above. I think that... I mean, any sort of preserved line. Because I know that... if you've not made that many trains routes, it's easy to get started with a fun idea, and then... Oh, come on, you can board. There we go. I know we're going to be a few seconds late, but that's fine. Hold on, what was she doing down there? Oh, she's just... Oh, they're waiting for the train to go by, I guess. Or she's trying to get a spider off of the head of her friend. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna reach over and grab it and flick it. Just okay. Anyway. Yeah, but yeah, I know that it can be easy to get discouraged or demotivated with larger projects. But something that's only a single line and only maybe 3-4 stations, something like that. That I don't think that would be too difficult to make. XTD. Did the engine just backfire? Nope, it was the doors closing. Winter spiders? Those were the slam doors, haha. Like you cut G? I don't know. Flowers Farm Station is on a downhill. So I'm gonna cut the throttle in a moment. Gonna put the brake in running to start with so I can easily apply. There we go. And that holds us nicely at our speed. That's why I really like manually lapped brakes. When you're on a downhill grade or something like that, you can just get that precision, which is the quality of being precise, or so I'm told. Okay, we need more brakes. Because we are again on a downhill grade. I may be braking a little bit aggressively, but that's just because we're slightly late. Yeah, this unit is very nice to drive. And doors open. Oh, we're even early still. The banging noise is the sound of 20 doors closing at once. Yeah, so. Yeah, I suppose so. Though having a single preserved short line with no industries or branches does limit session and multiplayer gameplay potential, I would imagine. Well, yes, but a thing to also bear in mind is that with multiplayer, you really only have fun actually playing the route if you're not sick of it already. And if you make a large route, then or make lots of sessions, then the chances are you are going to be sick of it by the time you're done, and then you won't really have that much fun playing multiplayer on it. Plus it's also about actually getting a project finished, especially when you don't have that much experience. Because if you were to start a large route and actually work on it until you're finished with it, then by the time you are, your skills will have improved so much that all the old stuff you'll end up feeling like you've got to update all of that stuff, and then that can also be demotivating. Also, I think I've left this braking a little bit too late for the 20. Or maybe not. I mean, I am braking at full pressure, which isn't ideal. It's a little bit rough, but I was a bit distracted as well. Bye-bye, Lisa, VGR. Thanks for coming. Have fun on your holiday. Yeah, I did mess up braking up a little bit because, again, I was distracted. Which isn't an excuse, it's just the reason. TS 2017 trailer reference, of course. Right. That did feel like they were trying to make their train simulator product appeal to the fans of action movies. True. Anyway, I'm head out. Yes, bye-bye. Good night, indeed. Yeah, you're right, Charlotte. Though, did you have fun on Scar Hills when you played multiplayer on it twice? Yes, I did, of course. But it's also important to bear in mind that that was literal years after I had finished the route. I mean, with the... what did I call it? The Shane Lake Railroad, the Shane Lake Line. That was also fun. Although... that was also a really short project. Like, I think, because that was part of the base build challenge, I think I finished that in, what was it, like a month? And I didn't work on it full time either. And that was only one fairly short line. And so, by that point, I actually really still enjoyed the route. Plus, I don't think that I actually made any single-player sessions between making the route and and doing the multiplayer on it. I don't think I made any single-player sessions for it, which also means that I didn't spend hours running through the same session over and over and over until it finally worked, which also, I think, contributed a lot to me still actually enjoying the route and wanting to drive on it. I suppose at that point it was a while ago until you had last touched it recently. AWS soon, maybe? Yeah, 2021, yes. Month, No, I didn't. It was only the multiplayer. Yeah, even though I have barely any session making experience, literally only made 2, one of which is released, I do know what you mean. Ooh, is that gonna slow us down a bit? Because the feather is on. I don't see a speed limit on the bottom, but there may be like a 20 or something, maybe? I would assume that you would want to approach a terminus a bit slower anyway. Plus, if you're making a small route, then you can spend more time putting in detail rather than getting miles, extending the route to get miles. Oops. Why was that emergency brake applied? Oh, did I approach the platform too fast? I guess that must have been it. Which is unfortunate. But hey, it's only 13 points. I know that on some routes, like on the Chatham Main Line, when you go into Victoria, if you enter the platform too fast, it does also put you in emergency. No, I don't know that from personal experience, it's fine. Okay, open the doors. I think that's a good stop. Ah, it's a bit too far. Come on, couldn't you have extended the platform length all the way to the end? Now the doors don't open on this coach, even though it's literally... Anyway, also, this route, in its represented heritage state, is fictional, or speculative, shall we say. Now change ends and head back to Mills Road. Control plus? Yes, good. Does that mean this has the light on now? Nope. There we go. Actually, is the other end correct with the light? Yes. Actually, is the other end still in gear? Yes, I'll take it out of gear. And then I'll go in here. Pressure's good. And let's go, I guess. Yeah, well, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, North Somerset Railway. Shredders, yeah, that is true. I did see TPWS on here, which is strange, and nobody likes it. What does TPWS stand for? I mean, WS, I'm assuming warning system. But what does TP stand for? T, probably train? But I don't know what the rest stands for. I did jam quite a bit of detail into my started PL1 route, for better or worse. I mean, with a smaller route you can put in that much detail, although I would still say that you should probably get the layout done first, in terms of doing the terrain work and laying the tracks, and then building the scenery along it, so you know how far you've still got to go, and you can better gauge how much progress you're making towards the finished thing as you're spending time putting in detail. The TSS at signals are fine, but I have not met anyone who likes the overspeed detection in the sim. Yeah, I mean, the only time where it's kind of fun is when I'm trying to do, well, when I'm doing a no HUD challenge like I did on the Chatham Main Line. Then having the route knowledge, having the route knowledge in terms of speed limits, signals, that sort of stuff, the station locations is one thing. Also knowing to actually pay attention to your speed when you're coming into the station just makes it feel that little bit more realistic, as though you're observing another little bit of what you're supposed to do in the simulator. But outside of that, yeah, it's annoying. Although I do get why they put it on. Actually, I'm just gonna let it coast because we're going uphill and there's a 20 coming up. Well, we're going up to the 20, but yeah. Alright, yeah, that ain't fun. Though at least no heat will escape from that one. What do you mean? Train protection, warning system. Ah. Yeah, that is a good call. That's okay. Train protection and warning system. 2 pairs of grids on the rails. Train's stop sensor protects reds. Overspeed sensor protects speed restriction. Ah. Makes sense. Alright. Charles, reheat. The door... Reheat. The door's not opening on the coach. I suppose, yeah. I wonder, does that track on the left actually go anywhere? I don't think so. Actually, no, it does go somewhere. Are there sessions that take place down there at all? Oops, speeding. I don't know if that bit's detailed. Yeah. What was the station called? Down here, this bit, it's like a yard. Watley Quarry. Yeah, there aren't any stations down here, it's just the quarry. Are you sure this is the NSR from Steam? I mean, I don't know what you've got installed. Is there another version of this route that you've got installed? I do have 2 workshop modifications called which include Watley Quarry. Well, it didn't come from DLS. Good point. Well, I don't know. Do those routes come with scenarios for this train? No idea, probably not. I don't know. Or maybe the workshop stuff just modifies the original route, like so it's like an extension of it rather than a completely new route, maybe. I know I'm supposed to stop there with 3 cars stop, but we don't have 3 cars. I thought we did, but actually no, we don't. It just said North Somerset Railway, it's the Steam one. If it just said that yeah. No, it doesn't. Can't do that as far as I know. But wasn't the... Oh, what was it called? The... Oh no, look there, there isn't actually any scenery down here. Or is there? Actually, no, there is a little bit. Just not a lot. What's the extension to the Chatham Main Line? Sorry, to the Faversham High Speed? Because that's not its own separate route, is it? That's just an extension, isn't it? Yeah, the Sheerness branch. Isn't that an extension to the Faversham High Speed as opposed to its own separate route? Workshop stuff shouldn't be able to modify bought routes. Alright, maybe that was planned, a planned extension to the route that never probably got past the plan stage? Maybe. Not fully certain how it works. I don't know either. Do you need Faversham High? You do need Faversham High Speed, so it likely uses assets from it, but it may still be a separate route. Don't really know. I thought that I saw the layout when we loaded the Faversham High Speed before. Like we saw the trackage on it, didn't we? On the map view. I don't know. Okay, going back to Mel's station. Yeah, not a very clean stop this time around. I forgot that it's on an uphill grade. Also, how far does the map actually continue past this point? Oh, actually, yeah, it still goes up to... Yeah, there's still quite a few stations up there. So this is about half the route length. Nice. +7. Yeah, I think we were a bit late that time around, probably. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Pick up passengers from Mel's Road? Platform 1? Where am I now? This is... Hold on, do I need to continue further along the line? But that says Mel's... Oh, this is Mel's station, that's Mel's Road. Ah, so this Mel's, the other one is Mel's Road. Ah, that makes sense. I thought they were the same. So this sort of things would be so nice to have in real life. Just a little, just not even if it's only a few miles, just a little railway connection that, even if it only goes an hour or every half hour or something like that, if it is competitive with bus prices, just to actually be able to use on a normal basis as transport, not as a tourist thing or as a really expensive thing if you need to go somewhere quickly, but just an affordable means of transport for your local area. And by local I mean within how many miles, like maybe, I don't know, 10 miles or so. Yeah, I am enjoying this route. I thought we were already approaching our 20, but no, that's in a bit. Yes, please. What is that? Okay, here we are. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. The heaters are so delightful. Everybody out. The lighting too. Although Kanga, didn't that new EMU release on the DLS recently? Maybe you could make a little short line with that, like a preserved thing or something like that. Yes, last stop for the time to go home and enjoy a nice warm cup of tea. Yeah, that's okay. So, well, we've still got about 17 minutes left-ish. Class 14, this one's for the Somerset, no, this is for the West Somerset Railway, which I don't think is safe to use, unfortunately. Yeah, because on my virtual machine that I'm using, so I can run this at all, the game, I mean, certain routes just completely crash the virtual machine at a certain point. And that unfortunately includes the West Somerset Railway. But hey, guess what that means? You can go over time for a bit. Oh, you did start quite late. Yeah, it's such a nice logo too. Yeah, at one point the virtual machine, the West Somerset Railway, it's just straight up closed the virtual machine. I mean, it may have been fixed. Probably not. There we go, Kango, look. You should be happy about this one. So actually, I'll quickly end the stream and then restart it in a moment so that I can have these as two separate ones. So see you in a moment. Bye-bye.